One story that would like to present to you is the story of Jenny. Jenny is an example of what we do from start to finish.
How I came to find Jenny, I actually went into Petco and I was just actually going to get a fish tank. I had really had enough of cats at that time because my cats, they were old, 15 and 16. I just had the last one put down because she was very sick. She had cancer and she had kidney disease and very, very bad. So I had to make the choice, and she actually looked me in the eyes and said to me, you know, I had enough. Luckily, I actually saw the table with the cats and I saw people playing inside, and I happened to see Jenny's picture. And I was explained about Jenny that she was, you know, kind of really didn't care for other cats too much. And where I don't have any, I said, well, that's a good thing, you know. And I said, I asked them about her, and they were talking about that she liked men better than women, kind of thing. And I said, okay, fine. And they had talked about, what was I going to say, about her attitude. Basically, she had a little bit of an attitude, and when I first met her, she actually left her mark.
Jenny was found on the streets in the city of Brockton, Mass., where thousands and thousands of feral and abandoned cats are found annually. Jenny was in a colony that was luckily cared for by one of our volunteers.
This is where Jenny was found. She just showed up one day, rubbing against my legs, and ferals, they usually don't come up to you, so it was kind of odd to me. This is where they live, and it's filled with trash, and if you go in there more, there's glass everywhere, and these cats are stepping on it. And you know, oftentimes I'll show up in the morning to feed them, and one's limping, or one's eye is all infected, or they have scabs or cuts or something. So every day is a struggle for these cats to survive, and not all of them get along. As you can see, those ones ran away when this cat came over, because he's kind of the boss and will beat them up if they try and eat his food. So these cats are not only trying to survive against people and the elements, but also each other.
We knew Jenny was not a feral cat. She was a stray. In most cases, they're dumped. Jenny was dumped, and she didn't fit in, as many of the ones that were dumped have not fit in. We then brought Jenny into a foster home. At that time, she was pregnant. Jenny went to a very nice, caring foster home, and she was very friendly at the time that she came in. She then was about ready to deliver her young, and when she did, one of her young was born, stillborn. Unfortunately, Jenny did not deliver more kittens within a reasonable time. We brought Jenny to an emergency hospital for care. One of her kittens was unable to be delivered and was caught within her. They did emergency surgery, and one of the kittens was then delivered. After that, a second kitten was delivered. Both were delivered alive and well. They are now named Yahoo and Google, both of which have been adopted since. After Jenny had given birth to these two kittens and unfortunately lost one, her whole personality changed a lot. She became a little more bitter, a little more untrusting of humans. We're not sure why, but because of this, after her kittens were adopted, she became what we sometimes would call unadoptable. Because we're a no-kill organization, that does not mean a bad fate for her.
When I met Jenny, they had said she was kind of hard to deal with, but I actually said to myself, she's the cat. For some reason, she just stuck in my mind, and I brought her home, and like I said, I went into Petco and put my carrier down, and I said, is that you? And she ran and jumped right inside the carrier, and I knew that, you know, she was meant to be here, so I brought her home and spent 2 days with her, just getting her acclimated to the house and me, and I let her come to me, and ever since she's been a wonderful cat. So, I mean, she's really probably the best cat I've had. I think, personally, they did me a favor by me showing up and finding her picture. And I just wanted to say that, you know, I think that they're a great organization. So if anybody wanted to adopt a cat, I would definitely seriously think of going to them.
Winning $100,000 for the Bay State Animal Cooperative would be a life-changing win, not only for the volunteers of the organization, but of course for the animals in which we care for.